everyone, I'm Kyla and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about what's in my hospital bag. So basically for my first two, it was a natural delivery. So I've kind of learned what are the things that I need, what are the things that are just being too much, and what are the things that would actually make me feel a little bit more comfortable. So I thought I would share it with you guys. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so as you can see, I'm all packed. So first up, the most obvious thing that you would need would be these. So these are the ones from Kotex. It basically comes in a pack of two for $2.50 Singapore dollars. So it's a little bit pricier, but to be honest, I found these to be the most useful. I actually used this for my first two boys. So I'm just gonna open this so that you can take a look what it looks like. They brand it as like overnight panties, so I believe like some brands they brand it as like a diaper, so it's a bit off-putting. So for this one, they just call it like an overnight panty, which sounds so much more pleasant, to be honest. So I will just open this up so that you can take a look at what it looks like. Here it is. So it's not too ugly looking ish. It's like high-waisted, so this part is super stretchy and super comfortable. It's a lot more comfortable than using an overnight pad in my opinion, basically because it has like total coverage, so it prevents leaks and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, so it has like a really cute print on it, I guess just to make you feel a little less shitty about yourself. So apparel, I have this nursing bra from Calvin Klein. It's super comfortable, basically because it doesn't have the underwire, which is not something you want to deal with, especially when you are lying in bed and recovering. So this one actually has this clasp here, hence it's called a maternity bra. So I just used this and a robe in the hospital, and that's it. I did not bother getting like an additional nightgown or a nursing gown. Some people actually do that. So a nursing gown is like a dress that comes with the same clasp mechanism. But for myself, I just got a robe. This one is from La Senza. It's just like a cotton robe. So yeah, I just got this, and then I'll just use the bra. So if anyone want to come by, I can just like cover myself up and just be a little bit more decent and presentable. I did not like the hospital gowns. It's just really uncomfortable because you have to tie it at the back, and I think there's like 3 layers that you have to tie. So if let's say if and when your baby comes in for a feed, you actually have to take this out and then flip the robe over and undo your bra and all of that. So it's just a whole thing. I just found it a lot more convenient to just use the robe, open it up, and then pop, you are good to go. So yes, I found these two to be super helpful, and yes, I used this for my very first two as well. So for this one I got is from ELVIE. It comes with like 2 Velcro support. So there's one here for the main area. So before giving birth, it's like before I got pregnant, I can easily use both layers together. But after giving birth, like immediately after, when I tried to put this on, it was a struggle. Yes, your tummy goes down like almost instantly after, but you do not realize how swollen you are until you actually like put something all on, if that makes any sense. So yes, that is that for my outfits, I would say. Okay, and I'll be bringing this blanket as well. This is something that is new. I did not use this for my first two, but I just thought, why not give it a shot. It is a USB kind of heated blanket, so it's small. Sometimes your back gets really sore, especially after my second one. My back was super sore, mainly because of the very long delivery process. I think it took like, I was in at 12 at midnight, and he came out around 3ish. I can't really remember the exact timing, but yes, it took like forever. And when you have that when you feel like a contraction, for myself, I feel like my back felt it the most, so my back was just really sore. So this is small enough for me to just, you know, prop behind my bed. So when I lie on it, I would just get a little bit more heat to, you know, just relax the muscles. So you can adjust the temperature here using the controls to make, yeah, it's just a little bit of an extra thing that I'm trying out this time around. Not sure if it's gonna work or not. So for this one that I got, is actually washable, which is something that I was looking for. I actually got this for this purpose. So yeah, that was just something that I wanted to try out to see if it would just make me feel a little bit more comfortable, because hospital blankets are not comfortable. And of course, yes, this is not like, you know, a blanket, but it would help keep me warm in areas that I need to be warm. For example, if my feet feels cold, I can just put this at my feet and then just warm it up for my back, my neck, wherever have you. So yeah, I will let you know if this is useful or not after trying it out. So yes, that's just a little extra thing that I'm trying. Okay, and then moving on to baby clothes. When I had my first son, I did not know that you had to bring your own baby clothes. So I think my mom had to rush back home to, you know, get baby clothes over for us, because yeah, we did not know that. So anyways, the hospital will need you to bring your own baby clothes. So that will be the next thing that we're talking about. So I have here a blanket from Hermes. It's a super comfortable blanket. Not too big, not too small, it's just the right size. It's super cute, which I love, and I've been using this for my first two boys. It's this beautiful natural shade. I'm not sure if you can see with the cute little ponies. Yeah, so anyway, I just found this to be really useful. You can use any blanket you want, but yeah, this was just the one that I've been using for my first two boys. Baby clothes, I have this one here. If let's say, you know, she were to come out a little bit too, if she were to come out bigger than my first two, so at least I have that option. Because for my second boy, I actually brought in a bit more options, but he was kind of tiny, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. So anyways, it's good to just have that option, a newborn size and maybe like a 0 to 3 month, depending on your baby. So yes, so I got here just like a one piece from Fendi. It's so cute. It has like a little collar and all, and I brought this, I'm gonna bring this little shirt here, which has a button down closure at the back. So one of the things, like, even though these clothes are like super cute, this one is from Kenzo. It has just the eye. So anyway, even though like these clothes are super cute, during the first month when you bring your newborn home, I found the most useful clothes to be those front button closure instead of the back, because pulling it over the neck is just a little bit scary, but I mean, it's okay. But yeah, anyway, so like the first day you bring your baby home, you want your baby to be a little bit cuter. I mean, that's just me. So that's the reason why I just brought like cuter clothes and not so practical clothes, if that makes any sense. So yeah, but of course it's important to make sure that you have all these like button closures so that you don't have to force the neck opening down the neck. So for both, it comes with like the button closure at the back. And then I got this bib here. This one came as a set with the Fendi romper, which is super cute. This goes actually around their body instead of like the neck, which I don't know. This is the first time I actually saw a bib in this design that goes around the body instead of the neck. Most of the time it just, you know, it's a simple one that you just close behind the neck. So yeah, I have that. And I also brought I will also be bringing an additional muslin cloth. So these are just super thin that you can just use to wipe off anything in case of like any spillage, or if you need to change a diaper and you need to put your baby down, you can just, you know, put this after wiping the diaper table. Yeah, so anyway, you can use this for anything that you want. So these cloths are really useful. You can just get a whole bunch of them. Trust me, you will use it for whatever reason. You can use this to cover your stroller. You can use this as the blanket if you want, but it's a little bit rougher, so probably not a blanket, but a swaddle maybe. So yes, that is that for the baby. Okay, so moving on. Your other basic stuff like your toiletries, makeup. If you are expecting any visitors, I guess you can bring some makeup. I'm going to be bringing this ELVIE, what do you call this? It looks like a haka, it feels like a haka. It's the same technology, you know, the suction thing to just pull out any excess milk. Because when you are feeding on one side, your other side may actually leak. So this actually helps to catch in any spillage, would you say spillage? Any leaks lah, basically. Yeah, you can just use this on the bed when you're feeding on one side, and then you can use this to catch on the other. You can visualize it, right? Oh, and then you have to bring your hospital documentation, so don't forget that. And also, yes, another thing would be charger with a really long cable. The plug in the hospitals are usually like at the back, so it's really far away, and you don't want to have to, like, you know, stretch like this to text or search for anything or just to browse. So make sure you bring one with a really long wire, just so that, you know, you just make your life so much easier with that. Before I forget, bedroom slippers. The hospital will provide you with a pair of bedroom slippers, but I found my own to be just a little bit more comfortable because the ones from the hospitals are not as... I mean, generally, when you have your own things that you are already comfortable in, it would just make you feel more comfortable. So yes, I just brought my own for my first two, so you can do the same as well, or you can just use the hospital one if you just don't want to, if you just find it too troublesome just to lug your own for that few days. But yes, it is important to keep your feet warm. Oh yes, I have a... there we go. I forgot about this, it just came out from my bag while I was packing. Okay, there we go. It's really important to keep your feet warm, especially after giving birth. It's like a confinement thing. So I have these compression socks. So they're super tight, but anyway, useful because, yeah, your feet have to be warm most of the time. They have this like saying that you should not let, like, you know, the wind blow or whatever. So anyways, it's just something that my mom insists that I use, and yes, it does help make you feel better. So keep your feet warm. I have these socks and of course my bedroom slippers. Okay, so we've come to the end of the video, so I hope you liked this video and you found it useful. It's just personally from my own experience what I found to be useful after having two boys. I actually excluded a lot of things that I did not use and were quite redundant, and I've included some new things as well. So yes, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. So till next time, bye!